Hey, my fellow sculptors, how is everybody doing? Wow, we are just right here at the end, aren't we? So let's just jump right into feedback. And also, I wanted to let you know that even though this is the end of this course, hopefully I'll see you again in the future. And please feel free to reach out to me for any reason, just, career advice. Um, I feel like I've got a lot of experience with just life and being an artist and being a teacher and, things that I can help you with. So at any time, please feel free to reach out. I will remember you. I don't know why I have a memory like this, like I do, but I remember my students. I've just got like thousands of them at this point, and I always love to hear from them. So, without further ado, let's put me out of the way. Here is our final exam portfolio, and one of my new best friends out there pointed out to me that, where's the faux pottery? Whoops. So if you didn't include that because you were following my list verbatim, I will, of course, forgive you. If you added it in, that's great. Because you know that teachers are not the end-all, be-all, smartest people on earth. We are all just trying our best, just like you. So let's take a look. I've got Chloe's first. Oh boy. Here it is. Okay, so here's her first slide. And then that lovely, I'm a mushroom lover. If I haven't shared that with you before, I definitely am. My daughter just got a whole set of stickers all about mushrooms. And I was like, oh, I want this one, this one, this one, this one. What am I going to do with them? I don't know. But I love them. And this is beautiful detail. Paper acrylic, cardstock, and hot glue. Mushwirls! That is the most fabulous name. Oh my goodness. You're so good at this. Your work and naming. And then your stellar tape sculpture. Fantastic. I love it. Ooh, I love the different angles. Lights on. Handsy. Oh. That is also funny. And then here's your faux pottery. Thank you for including that. Yes, I love this piece. And how you did that in polymer clay. Wow, what a lot of work. Paint pens? I don't think I had realized that before. And chalk paint. Oh, those are so fun. Wow, I love those. Such rich color. And here's our little guy. Wait, I gotta see his name. Robot Lamp. This is the one that I would have thought, had a really unusual name, but nope, he's Robot Lamp. I'm just teasing you, I swear. I'm just teasing. Found in people's trash or at the thrift store, no glue used. Good note. Your assemblage. Love it. And your relief sculpture. Oh my goodness, it's fantastic. This photograph makes me so happy as well. It's so perfect. I can't even tell you how the joy that a perfect photograph of a sculpture brings me. It's perfectly lit. It's a seamless background. Oh, girl, you gotta be in my photography class. Yes, great details. And I know you had to do this one again, but I'll tell you, every time I've ever had to do something again, as miserable as I was about it, and just maybe tears are coming down because I had to do it again, I always benefited from the experience of doing it the first time. It might even be the third or fourth time, but here you are with this gorgeous piece of art. Impressive. And this would be your plaster carving. incomplete. Oh, so she wants to do a little bit more carving. I hope that you will save these objects and, you'll have this, what does it say it is? Oh my gosh, a picture containing food, cheese, white, and butter. That's awesome. I hope that you'll have a beautiful bookshelf or a huge desk where you can display all of your sculptures. Or in your home, I've just been thinking about all of my sculptures that are in the garage in a box that, they're just in the box. I feel like I need to bring them all out and display them. This is such a great idea. I think it's adorable. And it's really fun. It's got so much personality. So much. I see your personality in everything that you do. Spooky. Oh, you got the paint marker going on for this one too. And I love that you're using cardstock. This is fantastic. Oh, by the way, I shared your idea with Kayla. It was something from your sketchbook. I'll show you when we get to that. But I am stealing that idea, and Kayla loved it too. I'll remember once we get to that part. Oh, material gathering. Isn't that so much fun? Because you're getting excited every time you see just a piece of trash, or you're getting all your art supplies out and together and get excited. It's the inspiration part. Oh, I'm with you, girl, on that. Oh, appreciate your own work. It's something that I've always struggled with. Just like, it's not as good as I wanted it to be. I'm not that good. But then, people tell you, oh, yes, you are. And you need to embrace that. You need to feel it in your body, in your bones, in your brain, and appreciate the things that you've done, the things that you've created. You are spectacular. Okay, hold on. I got to pull this out of here. Close this one. And see if I can get these portfolios to come up. There's Chloe's. Next is Michael, my friend Michael. Hey, Michael. Michael, this is, I think, maybe my third class with Michael. And I noticed that you put our photography class title. I think that's so cute. Does bother me a bit. But if you wanted to change it to Art 127, you could. Especially if you're showing it in the school where we've had this class. So here is your paper sculpture. I would have cropped this photo, but still really cute. Concept. That's the best. And I love this little guy, so humorous. I love your details and your descriptions. I always do wonder about that picture in the background. I think we could have, if we had worked together, we could have probably pulled this out of the background and just made it appear like this is all dark, and it would have highlighted your sculpture a little bit more. But yeah, that's a photography thing. If you wanted to update it, I think I shared with you what I did with your relief sculpture if you wanted to perfect this image. Oh, I like how you spelled that correctly. Paint time concept. So cute. I hope you're working on making these birds to sell. That was my advice. Bending tools. Now, Michael, you're going to have to tell me how come you didn't put the one that we fixed up, in here for your final photo. Oh, there it is. Yep, that should be your big image rather than this one. But you still got it all in there. Patience. And you know how much I love your plaster carving and the color that you added. It's delightful. Plaster of Paris. Be careful. I hope you didn't cut yourself, and that's why you're saying that. Oof. Knives can be so scary. This one, I think I would have done the same thing. I think I would have singled it out to get rid of that background because it's distracting from the art. Great details. And also the word patience is actually CE at the end. That type of patient is, like someone who's in the hospital. Relief and carved sculpture. I agree. Oh, the paper. I don't know. I really like your pop-up sculpture. It tells a story and it's really cute. Oh, well, I'm so glad that you feel like you've gained some skills, and I totally agree. And you've done such a wonderful job as usual. So I appreciate you, Michael, so much. I hope I'll see you on my roster again. And even if not, you can still reach out because I'm here for you. We're buddies by now. Friends. Artist friends. Hey, here we go with Rachel. And that fabulous photograph of this paper sculpture deconstructed. I'll never get over how smart that background was. Yes, indeed. And then here was your dragon. All right, interesting to hear about that one. And there is, this one was your faux pottery. So I'm glad that you included that as well. Yes. And I found this information so fascinating that you based it off the Great Wave. Shipping tape. Oh, that was your mold. Nice. And Rachel, I want to share with you a little tutorial how you can take your sculpture in Photoshop. I don't think I shared that one with you guys. And just single out the sculpture itself. It's really not terribly hard. So I will share that with you before we end the class. Yeah, I love this sculpture, but I would like to see it singled out against a blank background, plain background. And I think was this relief? Yes. A sea anemone. So, your clay mold is great. And remember how I had suggested that you add this to Eaten Dirty? Those descriptions always crack me up. Attach it to a background so that it appears to be more of a relief, because a relief is always going to be something that is, for lack of a better word, protruding from a background. It could also be carved into a background so that if it's coming forward, then it's additive, If it's carved into the background, it would be subtractive. So this could have been an additive if it were attached to a background. But I still appreciate your beautiful clay work. It's so interesting. All of those little anemones you created. And you know how much I love your plaster carving. That turned out so good. Again, I want to share with you how to highlight the sculpture itself and give it a plain background. Oh, I love hearing this backstory. So my idea that it reminded me of a geode does kind of fall in line with your idea. And then a canyon. Huh. Oh my gosh. You made paint out of oil and ketchup. How brilliant is that? Rachel, you're right up there with Chloe at this point. Actually, that was from the other class. She used eyeshadow as charcoal because she didn't have any charcoal on hand. And that turned out super well, just like your paint. I'm impressed. And look at your pop-up, how cute this little guy is, this little lobster guy. He's not exactly popping up from like opening something and it pops forward, but he is, definitely three-dimensional. And I think he's adorable. Construction paper. Oh, I'm so glad that you enjoyed making it. Okay, assemblage. Yes. Your rooster. Well, that was our first assignment, and like you say, everyone will feel you on that one if you share this with other artists or instructors. Oh, I'm so glad that you enjoyed the course. I really, really am. And this is our second class together, Rachel and I. I think Rachel was in art history last semester. Okay, we're going to take a quick look at some of the other things that I've received this, why does it always revert back to that? That I've received this week. Chloe had some really rough circumstances, and that's the only reason why she's late. She was having some family difficulties, and we all know what that's like. So let's just go ahead and take a look at her plaster carving. And yes, this is what we've seen from her portfolio, and now you can see her process. It's really plaster carving, it's kind of underrated. And, yes, it can be dangerous if you're using sharp tools, but it's a fairly easy thing to do. And gosh, I've got a ton of plaster of Paris. I have to do that with my kids at school this year. Their minds will be blown. Oh, you want to do that? Oh, gotta revert back to this view. Okay, and here is her method, how she created. Look at all those little windows. How cute. And I don't think that, Chloe, that this is a true pop-up, because you can't fold it down and then it opens and pops up. However, I think you did a brilliant job. And you know how much I enjoy seeing your personality in your work. And then here we go with Rachel's pop-up. All those little pieces, how she put all of that together. So cool. And I love the paint details that you added. Yeah, this is a really cute little guy. So I hope you will keep him and show him off, because you have accomplished things, and people need to know that. And then our relief, this was Chloe's process with her relief. So this is her carving to create her mold, and then pouring the plaster over top, and then just peeling that all away to create this wonderful masterpiece. And that photo that just blows me away. All right, everybody, that's really all I have. So, like I said, I hope to hear from you all again soon, and please reach out if you need me for anything in the future. And take care. Have a wonderful 2 weeks off before the fall, and I wish you all the best.